So if I just ask you to talk to us a little bit about how what we're seeing in Britain and Ireland fits into the wider global picture about migration and people on the move.
It's important to acknowledge that the majority of people seeking sanctuary are displaced by war. No, the United Nations Commission for Refugees acknowledges that the majority of people who are seeking sanctuary are fleeing war. And there's a lot of concern about stopping the boats. That's a big item of discussion. But for me, the priority has to be to stop the wars. If the majority of people who are on those boats are fleeing war, stop. It's not about stopping the boats, but stopping the wars. So nobody wants to be a refugee. Nobody wants to leave their home. And the vast majority of people who are displaced are actually trapped within their own countries. They can't get out. Think about people in Gaza, for example, people in Sudan, in Myanmar, they just can't get out of their own countries. So the majority are trapped in their own country. And then of those who manage to get out, the majority are protected in a neighboring country. So some of the um, poorest countries in the world um, give shelter to the vast majority of refugees in the world. And then there are those who manage to go further, perhaps come into Europe. Of those, a tiny number, actually, in terms of the global proportions, come to UK. So everybody's not, you know, coming over to Britain and Ireland. This is not their number one destination. It's the last place they managed to get to, and we have to think about. So how do we respond with that? So all the work around Church of Sanctuary, it's about how we respond locally, but it's connected to the global situation. Um, no, Number one priority has to be to find ways to build peace internationally and then locally with the rising temperatures around refugees and growing hostility. The thing we can do to build peace locally is to build cultures of welcome and hospitality and safety, and to challenge misinformation with true facts of the situation. That contributes to building peace locally.